Alright, what's up guys? I'm back with another video. Whew, y'all, I'm literally all over the place this morning. I know there's not even a match, but I'm throwing a sweater over this. Yeah, so the VMAs were last night. I almost didn't get to watch it because for some reason our cable box wasn't working. Like 7:30, I tried to turn on my TV to watch Love and Hip Hop, and it says it's not authorized. And I'm like, what the hell? So literally, I checked all the channels, they weren't working. So literally, I went online and tried to find out where I can watch this on a live stream. Thankfully, MTV had it. I got the little 24-hour thing so I can watch the stream. My Wi-Fi, I swear, my apartment does not want me to watch anything and have something to do overnight. But, yeah, I'll talk about it in a separate video. So, VMAs, I saw some of the pre-shows. I got to see CNCO perform. I watched a video of Meg Thee Stallion's performance earlier this morning, and Mama should have been on the main stage. I don't know why she was not on the main stage. But anyway, let's just get into the show. I literally wrote down all the standouts for me. So, Taylor Swift opened the show. When I tell y'all, there were just so much going on. I'm just like, did a Care Bro throw up? Like, I know the meaning and the message would be, you need to calm down, but this was a lot. But, you know, her performance was okay. And she also performed Lover as well. You know, just certain ballads, you know, certain ballads have to get my attention. The host, I don't know where y'all got that from, him from, don't know who he was. He was that guy that was trying to make, like, funny parent jokes, and I don't think it went well. But other than that, we had Shawn Mendes perform. And, you know, his song, I just want to tell me if I can't have you. I swear we're going to be hearing that for the rest of the year until the Grammys. Best Hip Hop went to Cardi. And we had Salt and Pepper. We had Pepper, Salt and Pepper, along with Rick Ross presenting. I couldn't even recognize Pepper. I was like, wow, this is new. We also had French Montana and Allison Brie from Glow. They took a jab at the whole immigration thing going on, which I really appreciated. They presented Best Latin and went to Rosalia and J Balvin. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all need to check in the Rosalia. Her song, Going Through It with J Balvin. That's off her album. Y'all need to go listen to that. Then we got to Lizzo. Let me tell you, Lizzo gave me life. I was literally trying to watch. I was literally starting to get bored, but then Lizzo came on. I was like, yes, finally. She brought a whole booty on stage. She had her dancers. She performed Truth Hurts and Good as Hell. And she took us to church. She had all the big girls out there. She told her that she is, like, basically, we're done with the BS. Be happy with who you are. I'm like, heck freaking yes. Lizzo is that person. I'm so glad we got her in music right now. The Jonas Brothers performed. Listen, y'all, I kind of tuned out for that because I've heard the album so many times. But you know what? They did a really good job, too. Lil Nas X performed Panini. And I was so here for the choreo and the visuals. He took us, literally, the back was basically the cover of his album, futuristic. And then the funny gift that he did with the whole Old Town Road remix of 300, 261. I'm like, oh man, the fact that he laughs about it is just so funny. Then we had Missy. Now let me tell you, I thought when the Coca-Cola Pepsi thing came on, that was the signal that Missy is coming. I heard Lose Control and I got so excited. Let me tell y'all something. During Missy's performance, the live stream was acting up. Now, I know it wasn't my Wi-Fi because it was fully connected, so MTV, I don't know what y'all were doing. Ooh. I got to see Throwback, Pass That Dutch, Get Your Free Gun, and I got to see the whole of Lose Control, but I watched it back later. Y'all, they brought back Allison Stoner. I was so happy. I was like, I knew she was going to be on stage. I almost didn't recognize her because she had a haircut. I was like, oh, who is this girl? I had to zoom in. I was like, that's Allison. If y'all don't know Allison Stoner, she is the little white girl in Miss Elliott's earlier videos. She was in the Step Up movies. Missy put her on, and she is so humble, y'all. Missy's speech, my goodness, she thanked everybody, including Sean Bankhead, who was her and Normani's choreographer. And what I didn't know is that Mona Scott was her manager. I did not know that. And then I had to go back in my memory bank to her Behind the Music episode, and I'm like, oh, Mona is her manager. I forgot. Like, I didn't even connect the two until now. Because literally, I saw them pan the camera to Mona Scott, and Missy thanked her in the speech. I was like, why are you thanking Mona Scott? Turns out that's her manager. I'm like, oh, okay, you've been the whole empire. You've been here for a minute, Mona Scott. Then we got Sean and Camila doing Senorita. It was cute. It's just, I can't stand the whole fake. The relationship feels so staged, y'all. Y'all don't. It's just so staged. And the thing is like, I know they're trying to make it like a sensual performance, but I feel like she's just standing in the background. I'm like, you could have had some background dancers with you, just doing a little dance. I'm like, just, I don't know. Anyway, really, we're probably going to get like another collab from like a pop and a Latin artist, like probably next year, that's going to fill in that spot, and that'll actually seem real. Anyway, we got Miley Cyrus. I didn't know she was performing until like earlier in the day where they announced it, because literally she was like, I'm never performing on TV again, but her label was like, look, you got an album to promote, you got to go do this. And she sang her song Slip Away, I think. And Mama let you know she was hurt about this divorce, okay? She let y'all know that she was hurting. And what I didn't know is that Brody Jenner's ex-wife was asked backstage. I did not know she was there, so I'm like, oh, okay. Then we had Rosalia and Ozuna. They did an amazing job. She sang in full Spanish, and even though I didn't know what she was saying, I loved it. A couple of the awards, they really only presented... Hang on, I'm trying to count. They only presented like 8 awards during the actual show. The rest were like off screen. Congratulations to Megan. She got the Power Anthem Award for Hot Girl Summer. BTS got Best K-Pop. Jonas got Best Pop Video. I think Best Pop Video? Yeah, Best Pop Video. Song of the Year went to Lil Nas X, and Best Direction went to Lil Nas X. Did y'all see where he curved Bobby Lights? Oh, God. I'm sorry, y'all. I was just so laughing so much. And then he had that whole scroll out just to say, thank you. I'm like, oh, God. Then Taylor Swift got Video for Good and Video of the Year when it really should have gone to either Ariana or Lil Nas X. But you know what? MTV play favorites every year. Marc Jacobs got the Fashion Trailblazer Award. It was the first time they were giving that award. Big Sean and A$AP Ferg performed. I really like their song. I'm downloading it off of Apple Music later. Best collab went to Sean and Camila. We already called that. Album of the Year. Oh, not Album of the Year. Artist of the Year. I don't know why I'm confusing the two. Artist of the Year and Best Art Direction went to Ariana. She wasn't at the show because she was in Europe. Push Artist and Best Editing went to Billie Eilish, as well as Best New Artist. Lizzo fans are kind of mad, but you know, I'm not surprised because you have 2 artists who are both popular in mainstream. I was kind of surprised because Lizzo got the urban audience as well. So like, I was probably Lizzo did one, but you know what? That's neither here or there. I'm seeing both of them Music Midtown next month, so I'm excited for that. Best R&B went to Normani and Black for Waves, and I kind of wish they showed that on live on air. But that's neither here or there. Also, I didn't know the award hasn't been brought back since 2006. I'm like, why haven't y'all bring that back? R&B is still a thing. Like, man, my goodness. I just skipped over a good section of performances. So, Lenny Kravitz came up. And my little self thinking, oh, they got Papa Crane now. If y'all didn't know, Lenny Kravitz was on Star playing Alex Crane, Ryan Disney's character's dad, and he was only in like 2 episodes. We never saw him after that. He was introducing Normani. Now, I was watching this in a live stream, so some of the part was skipped over. And the next thing I know, I'm watching her. I'm like, did he read the wrong teleprompter? Like, what's going on? What happened was that MTV had the both of them perform right after each other. I don't know why. The show was basically 3 hours, so I don't know why you couldn't just separate the two. But, you know, her did a good job. People were mad that she did, like, a different song. I'm like, y'all, you can't do the same song every performance. But let's get to Normani. First of all, the creative direction, the whole basketball court with the fences, with the girls twerking, and she was sitting on a hoop. I was like, you better go ahead. She gave y'all choreography. She gave y'all throwback. She gave y'all vocals. And a lot of y'all were checking her for lip syncing. Y'all, she was singing to a backing track, okay? Because she gave ad libs. She gave them ad libs. And yes, Mama did have a wardrobe malfunction, but she kept it together. And she finished off strong. And I'm so proud of her. And I'm so proud that she got her first VMA. I'm like, yes! Oh, goodness. Let's hope we get her I just hope she gets a Grammy nomination for, well, actually, I don't know if Motivation does fall under the eligibility calendar. I don't know if her team submitted, but I know Sam Smith definitely submitted for Dance with a Stranger. So, let's hope for that. We had J Balvin and Bad Bunny come out. Let me tell y'all the dramatics with that performance. They're in big puff suits. I'm like, Lord, please don't fall. Please don't fall. And then we closed out the show with the hip-hop, with a hip-hop section. They always had a hip-hop section, and they brought that back. We had Naughty by Nature. We had Redman, which I was surprised. I was like, Redman, I haven't seen you in a minute. Ice-T introduced him. I thought he was performing for a second. But yeah, we had Naughty by Nature, we had Redman, we had Wyclef Jean, we had Fetty Wap for some reason. I know he probably from Jersey, but I'm like, we haven't heard anything from him in like 4 years. Like, what? And then we had Queen Latifah come out on her bike and singing UNITY. I'm like, yes! I'm so here for this. Overall, the show was actually good this year. I didn't have anything bad to say about it. You know, honestly, I think for Vanguard considerations, I know people were saying Busta Rhymes on Twitter. If I had to pick somebody to get honored next year, it would probably have to be Usher. I know either Usher or Lady Gaga. Now, I know they haven't had stuff come out, and like, they had stuff come out last year, but they both have had amazing career history in music. They broke so many records and so many barriers. You know, Usher is an amazing dancer, and he keeps it going and have hits after hits. And Gaga, she is just a trailblazer when it comes to like art design and like design of videos and just art direction and just vocal capability. So either one of them can get it next year. So anyway, that's my little recap and review for the VMAs. Let me know in the comments what was your favorite performance, and I will see you guys later. Bye.